Good morning, my dear students. We are going to revise Unit 4 and the title of the unit is Into the Past. النهاردة هنراجع الوحدة الرابعة. Let's start with the rule of grammar. How to express necessity and obligation using must and mustn't. هنتعلم ازاي نعبر عن الضرورة والإلزام باستخدام must and mustn't plus infinitive without to. نلاحظ إن must و mustn't وراها الفعل بدون to. Okay. Each place has its system and has its rules. كل مكان بيبقى له الرولز بتاعته. So must expresses the speaker's authority. تعبر عن سلطة المتحدث، فهو من سلطته إن هو يلزم الآخرين بحاجة. لما يكون هيلزم الآخرين بحاجة هيقول لهم you must or you mustn't. هناخد على سبيل المثال for example the school rules. مثلا بتقولي you must come on time, you must wear a uniform, you must bring your books, you mustn't come late, you mustn't speak impolitely to your teacher. كل دي قواعد المدرسة بتلزم الطالب بيها، فهتقدر تقول له must أو mustn't. In the museum you mustn't touch all things. ممنوع هنا it's something forbidden، حاجة ممنوع انك تعمل ايه، تلمس الاشياء اللي موجودة في المتحف. طيب look at the third example. تعالوا نشوف المثال الثالث ده عشان له فكرة. You mustn't drink water from the canal, it's not clean. هنا ولا ده قانون ولا ده حاجة حد بيلزمني بيها، ولكن دي strong advice. يعني أنا ممكن أستخدم must و mustn't to express strong advice. نصيحة قوية بيكون there is danger، مثلا في خطر هنا إنك لو شربت من المية هيبقى في أذى بالنسبة لك، فأقول لك you mustn't drink water from this canal, it's not clean. تمام. Must is an auxiliary verb. We can ask a question with must. Must plus subject plus infinitive. Let's look at this example. Must I park here? ممكن أركن السيارة هنا. Yes you must or no you mustn't. لا إما أيوة تقدر أو you mustn't ده ممنوع إنك تعمل كده. أوكي. طيب if you want to ask a question with a question word، لو عايزين نسأل سؤال بأداة استفهام هتبقى question word must or mustn't subject plus infinitive. What must I do to my parents؟ إيه اللي المفروض أعمله تجاه والدي؟ You must obey them. Now let's answer this kind of exercise. طبعا هنحل السؤال دوت، يعني لازم كلنا نعرف it's a new kind of questions in your exam this year instead of correct the underlined words. يعني السؤال بتاع صحح الكلمة اللي تحتها خط اتلغى، وده بقى السؤال الجديد. You mustn't making noise in class. طبعا mustn't plus infinitive. You mustn't make noise in class. Students must arrives on time. طبعا must plus infinitive يبقى students must arrive. Must we following the rules. Must plus infinitive يبقى must we follow. علي must is quiet in class. طبعا علي بياخد is، ولكن must plus infinitive يبقى علي must be quiet in class. We must to help the poor. طبعا قلنا هنا the poor اللي هم الفقراء، يبقى لازم نقول must help not must to help. لازم نقول must help من غير to. Now we are going to revise another rule of grammar. We have learned how to use the past continuous tense. احنا اتعلمنا ازاي نتكلم بالماضي المستمر ونعرف استخدامه. The formation of the tense، شكل الزمن بتاعنا was where plus verb ing. It means that I was in the middle of this action at a certain time in the past. يعني أنا كنت في منتصف هذا الفعل، أو this action was in progress، كان مستمر أثناء وقت معين في الماضي. يعني على سبيل المثال for example at 6 yesterday I was watching TV. At 7 yesterday they were studying math. Okay. Yesterday morning I was studying math. يبقى بنحدد وقت معين وبقول أنا كنت بعمل فيه إيه. If you want to make a negative statement، عايزين نعمل جملة منفية، عندنا two auxiliaries فعلين مساعدين was were، طبعا plus not يبقى wasn't and weren't. I was not eating my dinner at 7 yesterday. If you want to ask a question, we use was and were, subject plus verb ing. Was she holding a camera? Yes, she was, or no, she wasn't. If you want to ask a question with a question word، لو أنا عايز أسأل سؤال بأداة استفهام هتبقى نفس التركيبة اللي فاتت مع أداة الاستفهام في الأول. What were you doing at 5 o'clock yesterday? I was doing my homework. احنا كده عبرنا عن حدث كان مستمر. طب if we have two actions بقى، عندنا حدثين. one was longer and the other was shorter. واحد كان حدث طويل بدأ الأول it started and it was in progress. كان بدأ وهو مستمر في خلال ما هو شغال something else happened، حاجة تانية حصلت. كده بقى عندي two actions، واحد فيهم هيبقى past continuous اللي هو كان مستمر، والتاني اللي حصل خلاله هيكون past simple. تعالوا نشوف المثال. هنستخدم الكلام ده مع ايه؟ while as just as plus past continuous past simple. while و as و just as معها ماضي مستمر وبعدها ماضي بسيط. While we were waiting to go into the museum, I saw my friend Amir. We have two actions، حدثين. The first action we were waiting to go into the museum، يبقى ده كان مستمر في لحظة من اللحظات بتاعته أو in the middle of this progressive action. I saw my friend Amir. شفت صديقي أمير. أوكي. عندنا كمان when past simple past continuous، يعني after when we use the short action، بعد when هنستخدم الحدث القصير اللي هو حصل خلال الحدث الأطول، فنقول when I saw أحمد he was playing football. okay. if you want to take when in the middle of the sentence، لو حبينا نحط when في النص هناخدها بالpast simple، فهنقول علي was reading a book مثلا when the light went out، أو في المثال اللي احنا شرحنا عليه في الأول هقول أحمد was playing football when I saw him. أحمد was playing football when I saw him. okay. Now add to your knowledge. احنا ممكن نضيف لمعلوماتنا معلومة مهمة جدا. If we have two actions and they started at the same time and they were in progress، يبقى we use past continuous. يعني ايه الكلام ده؟ يعني لو عندي حدثين الاتنين بدأوا في وقت واحد والاتنين مستمرين من غير ما في واحد فيهم يبقى long والتاني short، يعني من غير ما يبقى في حدث أقصر من التاني ملهمش علاقة ببعض، فهقول ماضي مستمر. Look at the example. While Salma was eating, Mona was watching TV. Let's answer this exercise. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C or D. We were looking around the museum. Amir found some tall doors. عندنا two actions. Before the past simple قبل الماضي البسيط أكيد هنحط when. Number 2, when we down for a picnic, lots of runners were running through the park. When past simple والجملة التانية past continuous. الpast simple اللي عندنا يبقى when we sat down for a picnic, lots of runners were running through the park. Number 3, I was doing my homework when my sister, برضو when past simple when my sister called me. As Karim photos of the animals, he lost his phone. As Karim was taking as plus past continuous as with just as while بيجي وراها ماضي مستمر، يبقى as Karim was taking photos of the animals he lost the phone. Exercise number 5, you can take this exercise and answer it at home as homework. Okay. In this unit, we have learned how to ask for opinions and express that you agree or disagree. خدنا التعبير عن الرأي. Asking for opinion، لما أسأل حد عن رأيه هقول له do you think. Do you think visiting historic places is fun؟ هل تعتقد زيارة الأماكن التاريخية ممتعة؟ If you agree you can say، لو أنت موافق هتقول yes I think so، maybe ربما I agree. If you disagree، لو أنت مش موافق هتقول I don't think so or I don't agree with you. I don't agree 3 إجابات ممكن نجاوب بيهم لما نكون مش موافقين. I don't agree with you that، وممكن بعد ذات أقول اللي أنا مش موافق عليه. أوكي. طيب now we have finished this part of the unit. We have learned the rules of grammar. Now let's check your understanding and answer this kind of questions on vocabulary. A lot of Muslims go to pray. طبعا pray يعني يصلي. A lot of Muslims go to mosques يعني مساجد. It isn't a complete building. They are just طبعا بيقول لي دوت مش مكان كامل أو مش مبنى كامل. احنا قلنا الحطام اسمه ruins، يبقى they are just ruins. Okay. Visiting the museum was really، we all enjoyed our time there. We enjoyed our time. استمتعنا. يبقى معنى كده visiting the museum was really awesome. كان حاجة رائعة. Egypt has a lot of sites which date back to the pharaohs. عندنا أماكن في مصر date back to the pharaohs بيرجع تاريخها إلى الفراعنة، يبقى هي very old sites. طب كلمة very old equals or means ancient، يبقى الإجابة ancient. You can see in a museum. What can you see in the museum? I can see statues يعني تماثيل. The building has only one المبنى له ايه واحد entrance one entrance قلنا entrance يعني مدخل. Number 7 I'd like a room with a on the beach. أنا محتاج غرفة بإيه؟ بمنظر على البحر أو بتطل على البحر. طبعا عندنا الإجابة أكيد view. Many tourists go to Luxor to enjoy watching the طبعا السياح بيروحوا لوكسور to enjoy the temples or watching the temples. I want to go to that to watch a play. What is the meaning of play? Play means مسرحية. We go to the theater to watch a play. Theater. Okay. Number 10. It's easy to what life in Roman times was like here. طبعا it's easy to من السهل ان احنا ايه شكل الحياة في الرومان تايمز. طبعا الآثار دي بتخلينا المونيومنتس بتخلينا نعرف ونعرف شكل الحياة اللي موجودة كانت في هذا المكان. فيبقى it's easy to imagine what life in Roman times was like here. Imagine يعني يتخيل. Number 11 I really enjoyed our day in Petra and recommend a visit. أكيد لأن كلمة بترا دي احنا خدناها it's a city in Jordan. ده مكان جميل جدا. So I recommend a visit to this place. يعني بزكي الزيارة إلى هذا المكان. It's a good idea to get to tell you about the history of a place. لو أنا عايز أعرف تاريخ هذا المكان يبقى لازم I should get a guide or it's a good idea to get a guide. Using cars make more. استخدام السيارات makes more بيعمل ايه بقى؟ بيعمل تلوث pollution اللي هي دي. اما population number 1 population السكان. dropping rubbish the environment. dropping rubbish ماله بقى؟ القمامة بتعمل ايه؟ damages the environment تدمر البيئة. number 3 is one of the important activities which brings money to Egypt. ايه بقى الاكتيفيتيز اللي بتتعمل وبتجلب المال الى مصر؟ اكيد tourism اللي هي السياحة. tourism. Number 4 Cleopatra's is a large and important stone with beautiful designs on it. Cleopatra's needle مسلة كليوباترا. Now Cleopatra's needle is in England موجودة في England. Okay. Number 5 money from tourism helps to for local people to look after the stone circles. طبعا الفلوس بتاعة السياحة بتساعد الأهل البلد إن هم يحتفظوا أو يحافظوا على الأماكن الأثرية. يبقى يدفع ثمن أو يعني يساعد بالمال. pay for money for tourism helps to pay for local people to look after the stone circles. وقلنا stone circles are found in two countries Senegal and Gambia. عشان كده قالوا in Senegambia. دي أماكن أثرية في البلدين دول. Number 6 Ali's uncle works for a big oil in the United Arab Emirates. Ali's uncle works for a big oil company. شركة بترول in the United Arab Emirates. يعني في الولايات الإمارات المتحدة. You can see beautiful on Cleopatra's needle. على مسلة كليوباترا you can see beautiful designs اللي هي تصميمات. It's important to the environment. It's important to protect the environment. لازم نحمي البيئة. Number 9 plastic doesn't in water. Plastic doesn't sink in water. يعني البلاستيك لا يغوص في الماء. The last sentence the damaged the city at 5 in the evening. damage means كلمة damage معناها يدمر. اللي هيدمر المدينة أكيد earthquake اللي هو الزلزال. Now we have finished and I think we have covered all the points in this unit. Thank you for watching and see you next time.